Okay, we know the drill. Start the new drawing, give it a moment, let it open. Hopefully your machines are faster than mine. Type UN at the command prompt. Change our units to architectural. Okay, we are going to start a polyline, PL. Command prompt, push return. We're going to start at 0, 0. No big surprise there. So far everything goes this way. Move my mouse so it's rubber banded on 0 degrees. I want to type in 5 feet, press return. I have to pan and move in order to see everything here. Move my mouse so I am rubber banded on a 90 or a negative 90. And I'm going to type in 2'6", press return. Move my mouse rubber band to it's at 180 degrees, type in 5 feet, and type in CL at the command prompt and push return. Alright, there we go. I want to offset. I'm going to set my offset distance to 2 inches. I'm going to offset this rectangle 2 inches to the inside. I'm done with my offset. I'll push return. I'm going to stretch, so S at the command prompt. We'll start over here on the right hand side. Left click out on nothing. Go all the way across and through, but I'm only going to include the bottom of the inside rectangle. I'm going to leave the bottom of the outside rectangle out of this selection. So only the vertices within these objects or within this window are going to be modified. So left click. I'm done selecting my objects. I'll push return. And even though I know I'm only moving 2 inches, so I could snap to that if I wanted to, I'm just going to go out in outer space, left click, move my mouse up so that it's rubber banding to a 90 degree, type 2 at the command prompt, push return, there we go. Okay, F for fillet, push return, type R for my radius, push return again. I have a radius of 3 inches, push return. I want to affect I want to give a radius angle, or a radius, a fillet radius on all 4 corners of the inside rectangle. So I will type P for polyline, so I can affect all the corners with 1 mouse click. Left click, there we go. Alright, I'm going to draw a line. That line, I'm going to start here in the midpoint. I'm just going to come down. Let's come down like that. And I'm going to start another line here in the middle and come across here. Left click, and I'm done. I'm going to offset. I want that offset to be 1/2 inch. I'm going to take this horizontal line that I just created and I'm going to offset downward 1/2 inch. I'm then going to take this vertical line I just drew, I'm going to select it. And what's interesting is you notice that the distance that I have highlighted right here, you can see that it says 1/2 inch. I want to offset this 1/2 inch. But I can type in 8 and push return and instantly change my offset distance right in the middle of it. So if I select that line again, see, I'm back at the 1/2 inch, so it remembers that 1/2 inch. That's just another way that if you want that, if you know you're doing a lot of offsets, but you want to have that one offset that's a little bit different, this is how you do it. Except this offset, I want it to be 1 inch. 1, push return, and then there's my copy right there. All right. I'm going to select this line that I just offset. I just want to extend it across to here. Doesn't really matter what distance. It's only a temporary line anyway. I'm going to mirror MI at the command prompt. I'm going to select these two vertical lines. I'm done selecting the objects that I want to mirror. Left click, click on the midpoint of the rectangle, drag my mouse down. Do I want to erase my source objects? No, I do not. I'll leave them there. Okay, this is where things get a little different. I'm going to select this outside polyline, and this little guy right here, I want to add a vertex. I'm going to add a vertex. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see this. I'm going to add a vertex right there. There we go. Okay, I pulled back a bit so that I can see this other midpoint. I'm going to hold my mouse over it again. I just hover there. I'm going to add another vertex. And I want it to go right here. Pan this way. I'm going to add a vertex. Now I need to add a vertex in line with this, but intersecting right there. So I'm going to use my extend command, EX. I actually want to extend to this object right here. So left click. I'm done selecting the objects I want to extend towards. Push return. Click on the object that I want to extend. Push return. I'm done with the command. I'm going to zoom in again so I can see what I'm working on. Select my polyline. There's that middle point right here. Hold my mouse over. Add vertex. And I just want to move it to the end point of that line right there. There we go. Zoom out a little. Now I just want to get rid of these vertical and these horizontal lines. Now I'm done using them. Highlight those, highlight those, highlight those, and erase. I'm going to draw a circle. And my circle is going to be right here at the midpoint of this line. And it's going to have a radius of 1. Now I'm going to move that circle that I just created. I'm going to move it 4 inches to the right. And we have a bathtub. Control S for save. Remember, Control S is the same as clicking on that little icon right there. We'll just call this bathtub. Click save. And there we are.